We're surrounded by everyday things we use, see, and rarely ever question. But what if I told you some of the most useful life-changing facts are hiding in plain sight? These aren't just trivia, they're practical tools you can start using today to improve how you think, feel, and live. Let's start with your environment. Have you ever noticed that you feel instantly better, more focused and calmer after tidying up a messy desk or room? That's not just a feeling of satisfaction, it's a real neurological response. Physical clutter bombards our senses and creates a high cognitive load, forcing our brain to work overtime just to filter out the distractions. When you organize even a small area, you're literally reducing background noise for your brain, which frees up mental resources and lowers stress. Think of it as a quick reset button for your mind. A clear space really does lead to a clearer head. Next, let's talk about that dreaded afternoon slump. When you feel your energy draining around 2 or 3 p.m., what's your first instinct? Probably to grab your phone and scroll, right? Well, that's one of the worst things you can do. The blue light from your screen tricks your brain into thinking it's still the middle of the day, which can disrupt your natural energy cycles and make you feel even more wired but tired. Here's a much better solution. Step outside for just 5 minutes. Exposing your eyes to natural light, even on a cloudy day, helps recalibrate your internal clock. It signals to your brain to produce the right hormones for alertness, giving you a clean, natural energy boost that scrolling just can't match. Here's another incredibly common struggle, remembering someone's name just seconds after you've been introduced. It's embarrassing, but there's a simple fix that works wonders. The moment you hear their name, say it out loud. For example, if you meet someone named Sarah, say, "It's great to meet you, Sarah." This simple act does something powerful. Hearing your own voice say the name activates different auditory and memory pathways in your brain than just thinking it silently. It's a technique called active encoding, and it reinforces the memory, making it much stickier. Try it next time. You'll be surprised how much better your recall becomes. Now, let's address a feeling we all know too well, being overwhelmed. When your heart is racing and your thoughts are spiraling, the most powerful tool you have is your own breath. But it's not just about taking a deep breath, it's about how you do it. The secret is to make your exhales longer than your inhales. For example, breathe in for a count of 4 and breathe out for a count of 6. This extended exhale sends a direct signal to your vagus nerve, which tells your parasympathetic nervous system to calm down. It's a physiological command that tells your body you are safe, effectively hitting the brakes on your fight or flight response. This isn't just a mental trick, it's a physical intervention to reduce stress. Here's a fact that might sound a little strange, but it's backed by science. If you need a quick mood reset, splash cold water on your face. This triggers something called the mammalian dive reflex, an ancient survival mechanism that's hardwired into our biology. When cold water hits your face, your body thinks you're about to dive underwater. As a result, it automatically slows your heart rate and redirects blood flow to your core organs. This process has an immediate calming effect on your entire system. It's a powerful, natural way to jolt yourself out of anxiety or a bad mood and feel instantly more refreshed and centered. Feeling stuck on a problem or trying to come up with a creative idea? Get up and move. Most of us try to solve problems by sitting still and thinking harder, but that's often counterproductive. Research shows that standing up and walking, even just slowly around a room, activates different brain networks. This gentle physical activity boosts blood flow to the brain and encourages what is known as divergent thinking, the ability to generate new ideas and see connections you might have missed while stationary. Your posture and physical state have a direct impact on your cognitive flexibility. So, the next time you're in a creative rut, remember that a change of scenery starts with a change of position. Movement literally changes the way you think. Let's move on to the end of your day. Do you have a consistent nightly routine? If not, you're missing out on one of the best ways to improve your sleep. Your brain loves patterns and predictability. When you create a small, repeatable sequence of actions before bed, like reading a few pages of a book, doing some light stretching, or listening to calm music, you're sending clear signals to your brain that it is time to wind down. This routine helps your brain transition from an active, alert state to a restful, sleep-ready state more smoothly. The key here isn't to have a long or complicated routine. It's about consistency. Even 5 minutes of the same calming activity each night can make a huge difference in how quickly you fall asleep and the quality of your rest. In our digital world, we're typing more than ever. But here's a powerful reason to pick up a pen and paper. Writing things by hand forces your brain to engage with information on a much deeper level. The physical act of forming each letter requires more complex motor skills and cognitive processing than simply tapping a key. This process of effortful encoding makes the information more memorable. Studies have consistently shown that students who take notes by hand tend to understand and remember concepts better than those who type them. So, if you really want to learn something or remember an important detail, write it down. Here's another fascinating connection between your body and mind. If you're feeling down, insecure, or in a bad mood, check your posture. Are you slouching, hunching your shoulders, making yourself physically smaller? This is a common physical expression of a negative emotional state. But here's the amazing part. It's a two-way street. By consciously changing your posture, standing up tall, Pulling your shoulders back and opening up your chest, you can actually influence your emotional state. This is known as power posing, and research suggests it can decrease stress hormones and increase feelings of confidence. Your body isn't just a vehicle for your brain, it's an active participant in shaping your thoughts and feelings. And finally, let's talk about something we get very little of: silence. In a world of constant notifications, music, podcasts, and noise, we often see silence as empty or awkward. But for your brain, silence is a vital resource. Moments of true quiet, without any auditory input, give your brain a chance to reset and recharge. This is when your brain's default mode network becomes active, allowing it to process information, consolidate memories, and engage in It's during these quiet moments that our best ideas often emerge. Instead of filling every spare second with noise, try embracing a few minutes of intentional silence. It's not empty space. It's a rare and powerful advantage for a clearer, more creative mind. These aren't complicated life hacks. They are small, simple shifts in your daily habits that can profoundly change how you feel, how you think, and how you move through your day. By understanding the science behind these everyday actions, you can take control of your well-being in a very real way. If you enjoy learning practical things like this, simple facts that can actually make a tangible difference in your life, make sure to subscribe and come back for more. There's always another layer to discover about the world and about ourselves. Thanks for watching.